Konnichiwa, 私はジェロちゃんです。よろしくお願いします。And welcome back to episode 13 of EvilChroni. So now we're going to be doing Envy arc, and I've been really waiting for Envy arc. Well, not the whole arc, but like I think the arc is only like 2 songs. But anyway, I've been waiting for the Tailor of Enbizaka. So is that the name? Enbizaka? I think so. Anyway, I've been waiting for that one, the Luca one. So what do you know? We'll be doing that finally today. So, before we start, I do have some comments I would like to read, so we'll be doing that. I have no idea how exactly she made the poison, but everyone swallowed my gift and became happy, each and every one. Made me think about this plant, the hemlock water drop wort. And you know, I thought this was so interesting, because I love like learning about like different sorts of like plants and stuff like that, and like flowers and everything. And this is like one of the best comments for me as someone who's like research heavy. Like, look at this. Like, it doesn't look too bad, right? It just looks like a little natural like weed that you see sprouting up like literally anywhere. But it's a toxin and contains I don't know how to say all these long names, but it's found in North American water hemlock species. The poison acts on a central nervous system, causing severe and involuntary muscle contractions and seizures that can pull the facial muscles up into a grimace that resembles a smile. I think I saw this in like, is that like a show or a drama once? A long time ago. But I believe I did hear about this like one time before. So that's what made this comment even more interesting, because I know I heard about this somewhere. The resulting facial distortion, a term derived from ancient Sardinia, where this plant was purportedly used for disposing of criminals or to euthanize the elderly. It is important to note that the well-known poison hemlock causes a different type of poisoning involving an ascending paralysis that leads to respiratory failure that does not typically cause the smiling death. This is a wonderful research comment. I love hearing about things like this. Mafi has agendas towards Kaito for real. He can catch strays in every one of this. He catches strays in every one of his characters in the series. Also, this is actually the first time I know of the full story of Margarita. She's low-key so funny. The slides are so good. Props to the one making it. That is Tarian in the comments right here. Tarian makes all of our wonderful slides, and I'm very grateful that they take the time to just put all this together, because honestly, if it would have been me, I would have probably stopped after like the first 3. So thank you for the dedication, Tarian, once again. Rin and Lin, more like Hansel and Gretel and their mommy issues. Bianca just comes in uninvited, see them fighting, and say, "Let me stir the pot." Yeah, Bianca. Why do I keep saying Bianca? Banika just, you know, she just said, you know what, I would love some drama. I would love something to go on a little more, you know what? So I'm here to like add a little bit of seasoning, some spice. Yes, the Sloth arc. I wake up at 12 p.m. every day, so I didn't watch when it was first made. Hey, being late than never is always a wonderful thing. I'm always grateful for everyone to, you know, come and watch the series with me and, you know, join me. When I hear you talk about the world being like a hell, I just know what person you will support their actions. Is there any ending you are rooting for? You know, I thought that, you know, since the court ending says, you know, everyone will be judged, you know, I just thought it might have been, you know, more fair, because, you know, they might judge people individually. And then the comment comes saying, court ending is super hell. So we can't really get anything on these streets. You know what? If that's the case, I was trying to be fair. If that's the case, then just do the hellish yard. Just send everyone. Just wipe it all. Like I said before, just wipe it all. You know what? I'm honestly, I don't even know why I decided to want to be fair in that moment that I replied. I honestly, I should have known. I should have. There's nothing good here. I should have known. And heavenly art, I mean, like, not everyone's that good enough to be like, wait, what is it? Forgiven to go to heaven? No, 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 no. I would rather just send everything to just. Does that sound unfair? I would rather just. There's not enough good people in this series to want to choose heavenly yard. I don't want to spoil anything, but you have no idea how much you're predicting. I don't know how much I'm predicting, but if I do predict something, just like the sniper thing, it's completely unintentional. It's completely just off the walls. Like, I didn't mean to. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have the comments out of the way, it is now time that we turn to the Tailor of Enbizaka. Okay, we're starting with fire. We are starting with something burning. Oh, you know it's a proper Vilius Chronicle video when we start with burning. Dang, what's popping in this fire? What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? Who's burning? I know somebody burning. Somebody's burning. Oh. Oh, wait. Was that not meant to be translated or something? Okay, I love the Japanese theme instrumental, the old school style, and the like old film filter. Not hiccups again. On the corner of Enbizaka is a young woman who owns a tailor shop. With virtue and reliable disposition, she is a popular girl in the neighborhood. The kind of thing that causes her worry is the constant cheating of the person she loves. Oh. Well, girl. In the thumbnail of this video, I know you're holding scissors. So what you need to do with those scissors is that you need to, like, go... Actually, no. Don't do this in real life. Don't do this IRL. I'm just talking in the context of the series because everyone, there's already violence. So, I mean, at that point, just constant cheating. You know what? What I never understand is in storylines is why when people cheat, they go after the person that they're cheating with and not the person that's doing the cheating that's with you. Although he has a person like me, he never returns home. See, you know your value. Even though you have a person like me, like that's saying like, hey, I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good partner, a good spouse, whatever, and they're still cheating. So that means they don't deserve you, right? They literally do not deserve you. Okay? They don't deserve your stress. They don't deserve your emotional turmoil. Okay? But I must persevere with my work. I hold my scissors very hard in one hand. Oh, she's gonna end up stabbing somebody with the scissors. I already know. The stone scissors are a keepsake of my mother's. If you really sharpen them, they'll cut even better. So, these type of scissors remind me of Chiori from Genshin. You know how in her PV, she like, the customer is complaining, so she throws the scissors at the guy's, face. She misses him on purpose. Like, she misses him, like, by, like, that much on purpose. But, if you really sharpen them, they'll cut even better. Exactly. You see that foreshadowing right there? You don't even need to think about, like, oh, she's gonna stab somebody. You don't need to think about it. Today, the town is the same as always. It's indeed as calm and peaceful as every day is. I saw that person in the main street. Who on earth is the woman next to him? Oh, goodness. Who's... Oh, of course it's a mech. It's Kaimei this time. It's Meko this time. Like, I thought it would be like another Miku or something. They're changing it up this time. It's not. Okay. The red kimono suits her well. He seems quite happy with the beautiful woman. Every time I see Kaito and Meko in like traditional clothing, it reminds me of is it the paired wintry wind? Yeah, paired wintry wind. That's the one. Seeing them in traditional clothing reminds me of paired wintry wind. I couldn't bear that appearance as they walked. I left that place immediately. But I must persevere with my work. I hold my scissors very hard in one hand. Gotta hold them. Gotta. Oh, never mind. I get why this is called Envy Arc now. And that makes sense. Very much makes sense. While my cheeks become wet with tears, I work hard on resewing the kimono. Oh my gosh. Screen? The town has an uneasy atmosphere for some reason. It seems that some crime broke out. I saw that person in front of the bridge. Who on earth is that woman next to him? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So he's not cheating with just one woman. He's cheating with multiple women. And I knew Miku was gonna show up. Like, I was so surprised seeing Meko next to Kaito in this specific series. But I knew it was gonna be Miku at some point. Like, he's with another woman. That person was in a depressed state. He was leaning on a woman with pretty hair. Depressed state. She probably does not like him. Green obi really suits her. I guess that kind of girl meets your taste. But I must persevere with my work. I hold my scissors very hard in one hand. She's gonna snap. But then she's gonna absolutely snap. She's gonna stab him. While my red eyes are swelling, I work hard on repairing the obi. Or, you know what? Hold on. The color of the obi was green. What color was the obi earlier? It was red. You know what I'm kind of thinking? Actually, she might actually be getting rid of the woman as this happens. Or it's either she's killing them as it's happening. Or she's trying to, craft outfits that look like the women to make herself, resemble them more. It's either she's killing them or she's trying to make herself look like them. Either one. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. Maybe she's killing them and taking their stuff. So that she can apply that to herself. Because I think that would be very in line with envy, like trying to steal something that somebody else has, trying to be like them because you're envious of how, We'll see. Chaos suddenly started in the town. It seems that a crime happened again. Oh, yeah, and she's saying crimes happen. If she's saying crimes happen, and she's kind of making it sound like she doesn't have anything to do with it, right? And she's always like so like calm. She's saying she's holding her scissors very tightly. I'm pretty sure that she's the one that's doing it. I saw that person in the hairpin shop. Who in the world is that woman next to him? Oh, Rin, you're going. No, Rin. He's buying a yellow ornament pin for a very young girl. Okay, first of all, the emphasis on very young girl makes me uncomfortable with Kaito. I swear to goodness, they keep typecasting Kaito. I swear he's never gonna get a good role. Never. They're never gonna make Kaito a good person. Ever. Okay. What on earth does he think he... Oh, exactly. What did I just say? What did I just say? What on earth does he think he's doing? He really has no boundaries. What did I just say? I'm kind of cooking today. I don't know. But I must persevere with my work. I hold my scissors very hard in one hand. Okay. Now she's holding blue fabric, but she has like a yellow, I don't know if this is her original outfit or not, but she has a yellow obi on. So we keep that in mind. I wonder, were my scissors always this color? Her scissors are probably eventually got stained from blood, you know? I work hard on my job today too. Okay, yeah, she's probably possessed by like the envy. What is the item of the envy? I don't remember. I'm having such a hard time remembering the items. I only remember some. Gluttony is the glass. Pride was the mirrors, and then lust was the sword. I don't remember anything else. Something was a spoon. Was greed the spoon? I don't know. Wrath the spoon? I don't know. Anyway. I finally reached the end of my work. Did you kind of like... She like placed them all together. So I think on this turn, since she has a blue one and a yellow obi, I think she also killed Kaito this time. She was like, that was too much, because then we see these panels. We have the blood on both of the ends. We have Meko, then we have Miku, and then we have Kaito and Rin. She killed both Kaito and Rin at the same time. That's why she has blue and yellow. If you will not come and see me, then I'll go to meet you. Yep. Why do things like this always end with like, then I'll go meet you, I will stab myself? Please don't. Please don't, actually. It's not even worth it. It wasn't even worth doing this. But I get that you're probably possessed. But for real, no. Like, you just started with him first. Rin didn't even deserve that, to be honest. Then I'll go meet you. Scissors are composed of 2 blades. Each blade pressed against... Okay, I can't. 2 blades pressing against each other, filling the roll by scraping each other. They're scraping together. It's just like a married couple in harmony. It's just like a married couple. Just like it. That's something my mother once told me. Wait, who? Oh, so that must be like your mom. Who is this? I can't tell if this is supposed to be Gakubo or like, and that's probably her as a kid, baby? I don't know. The red kimono. The green obi. I put the yellow ordinate pin in my hair. Yep. See what I said? See what I said? See what I said? She was killing them and taking their stuff, okay? So that she can become a lady that's like Kaito's taste, okay? That's what she was doing this whole time. Wow. That's crazy. What a fine yandere trope. I love that. That's crazy. Well, aren't I pretty? Isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this your type? Am I not your type? Yep, all the blood. Oh, honestly. Oh, okay. So she didn't kill Kaito at the exact same time. She ended up killing him anyway. But what happened was she killed the girls first. She put everything together. She wanted to make herself look pretty. Then she went to him. And then she showed him. And then he was like, he rejected her. You know, he was like, oh my gosh, you're insane. What did you do? I can't believe you would do such a thing like that. And then she's like, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. You know, stab, stab. He's dead. He's gone. She's like, you can't appreciate the amount of work that I did to 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 make myself look pretty for you. Seems this entire family of 4 was murdered by someone. This entire family of 4. Family of 4. Were they his mistresses? Why is it family of 4? At any rate, he was acting so cruel, you know. How do you do? Good afternoon, huh? As though I was a stranger to him. It's as though I was a stranger. Yeah. But I must persevere with my work. I hold my scissors very hard in one hand. Why does this look purple now? The sewing scissors have been stained red. If you sharpen them, they'll cut even better. I cooked. I cooked. Absolute cinema. You know, this cooked. I cooked. We were in perfect harmony. I tell you. I tell you. I can tell you. Wonderful. Absolutely amazing. You know, I love a good yandere trope. Envy is like the perfect sin to align with that. That was literally exactly you know, early clock. Gotcha. This is a really cute illustration. Okay, we're getting some backstory. Kaio Sudo was born as daughter of a tailor in Enbizaka, Jakoku, and was helping with the tailor shop. After her father's death, she married Gakuga, despite learning that they are a cousin. Well, this was a normal thing back in the day, so I mean, I can't really say anything about it, but, you know. After the wedding, Kaio's mother disappeared, and Kaio took over the tailoring business. Why she disappeared? Did somebody kill her? What? Why? What? And honestly, Gakuga sounds like a name that should have been given to Gakupo, and not Kaito. But whatever, I guess. Later that year, Kaio and Gakuga had a son, naming him Ren. At some point, Kaio became acquainted with her neighbor as well as Miroku. Wait a minute. Maybe this is the, I don't know this life's name. Maybe it's Luca's parents that, well, we're starting with with this, thing. I'll just keep reading it. Maybe that's her parent, maybe this is her, like, her parents' story. So, anyway, I'll just keep reading. No, wait. Never mind. I don't know. Whatever. Kaio and Gakuga had a son, naming him Ren. At some point, Kaio became acquainted with her neighbor as well as Miroku. Kaio was taking work orders from Mei. One day, Gakuga rushed into the house, telling Kaio there was a fire approaching and urged her to escape. Kaio took her son with Gakuga and reached the bridge for evacuation. In a panic, Kaio was separated from her husband when the burning house fell on her and her son. When Kaio woke up, Mei was treating Kaio. Mei's family was saved, but Kaio's son and husband died. Kaio broke down. Kaio was taken in by the Octo family and was living with them outside Enbizaka. Kaio was repeatedly asked by her cousin about the location of the twin blades in Levianta, but she didn't know. She was treated by Octo family's maid. Kaio made full recovery as her burns healed, but Kaio was still convinced she has scars. After Kaio was informed that her tailor shop was rebuilt, she went back to Enbizaka. Okay. So Kaio is the Luca, from what I'm understanding. She had a husband before, which was her cousin. They had a son. The husband and the son died in the fire. Mei took and treated Kaio, and then soon she was able to, like, go back to the tailor shop that her mother previously owned, from my understanding. Okay. In Enbizaka, Mei's daughter Miku Miroku shows up at the tailor shop and explained how Mei made it to look like exactly before with the help of Frieza's foundation. Kaio broke down in tears. Oh, okay, so May's daughter is the Miku that we see. Kaio's cousin introduced the pink-haired foreigner as Iluka Ma clockworker. Kaio joined the two for a conversation, mentioning her non-existent burns. The cousin told Kaio that Iluka can save minds and about her reputation in the Ivalius region. Iluka then sent her cousin away as Kaio insisted that her burns stained her beauty. Iluka offered to help her and use hypnosis on Kaio. The next day, Kaio visited the Miroku shop to drop off her work for Mei and found Mei's second daughter, Rin Miroku, managing the shop on her own. After Rin talked about the feeling of waiting for something, Kaio became sad and when she remembered her dead family. Kaio started to have envious feelings toward her neighbors who were still happy with their own families. Okay, wait. So Rin and Miku are sisters? That's kind of weird. That's a little weird, especially. Okay, hold on a second. When Iluka visited Kaio, she told her about the Octo family. Wait, so this is Kaio, and okay, so I'm trying to figure out like, then who is the Luca in the? Is that still Luca, or is that Kaio? But she looks like Luca. Or is that actually Luca? No, I think that's Kaio, but she for some reason looks like Luca. Anyway, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure it out. When Iluka visited Kaio, she told her about the Octo family and that Iluka has currently the body of her descendant, Tailor Lucana Octo. Iluka wanted this body to return to the Octo family and change their bodies. After telling her that she will not see her burns anymore, Kaio agreed. Kaio then told Iluka about the violent envy, and Iluka said that she could be possessed by the demon of envy and that with the body swap it will go away. After they changed, okay, so they switched bodies. Iluka hypnotized everyone to thinking Kaio always looked like that. Okay, so that explains it for me, because I was like, wait a minute, if she looks like this, then how does she end up looking like Luca? Okay, so they switched bodies. One day when Kaio was crossing the bridge, she saw Kai Miroku, Mei's husband. When she saw his burn scar, she projected the face of her dead husband Gakuga onto his face. She began to believe that Gakuga was still alive. Okay. Okay, so you're telling me that they weren't even together. Oh, she was just hallucinating the whole thing. So Kaito. Oh. That changes the entire video. This changes the entire video. Okay, so from my understanding, okay, if Kaito was Mei's husband, okay, so Mei is the Meko that we see. So she first saw Kaito with Meko, okay? She believes that Kaito is Kaio believes that Kaito is her husband because she imagines her dead husband's face onto Kaito. Okay, but Kaito is actually with Meko. Okay, you see how you're keeping up with me? So Kaio kept thinking that Kaito was cheating on her when he wasn't, because he was actually with his wife. And when she saw him out with Miku and Rin, she also assumed that he was cheating on her because, but those are actually, he was actually just out walking with his daughters. So with her whole, envy possession and her like trauma, okay, she's hallucinating all this junk. So she's like, oh, so he's continuously cheating on me because I think that that's my husband. He's not her husband. Okay, so she was getting jealous for nothing because they weren't even together and that was his family. So that's why at the end of the video, right, that's why they said that a family of 4 was murdered, because of the fact that they were a family. They literally were a family. That's a crazy plot twist. I didn't expect it to go that way, honestly. I kind of wow. Okay. One night, due to having Lucana, Octo's body, Kaya received a purple dream. In it, her obsession with Kai led to her killing his wife and children under the delusion that they were his mistresses. Yep, that's kind of what I said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When she finally confronted Kai herself, she learned that rather than being her husband, he was the one who caused the fire of Enbizaka due to being a part of the terrorist group. Okay, you know what? He still needs to go. Like, why are you? What? What? What's with this causing fire joke and being a part of the terrorist group? What is wrong with you? Okay. In this dream, Kaio testified. When Kaio testified this at her trial, leading the magistrate to declare war on the group, directly ending in Onigashima's destruction. From that day on, Kaio continued to have intense dreams. She also, Kaya having learnt the truth about Kai, became enraged to him for having caused the death of her family and hurt so many people, as well as envious for him having his own family alive. Kyle decided to take revenge on Kai and made it look like her motive was jealousy to prevent war from the terrorist group. That spring, Kyle went out to make a delivery and came across Mei and Kai walking together. Overwhelmed with jealousy and anger, she quickly fled. That night, she separated the blades on her western scissors, wielding them like knives. Kyle approached Mei while she was walking home and brutally murdered her, taking her red kimono off her dead body. This just gets even more shocking. Because honestly, even without the, because even without the envy stuff, I mean, Kai... I don't believe in, slaughtering up, families and stuff like that, but, why would he set fire to her home, kill her family, and then he's just out, lollygagging around with his? And he doesn't expect, no kind of revenge. He probably thought she was dead, to be honest. So, but at the same time, it's really funny how you can just, go home to your family after, ruining hundreds of thousands of other lives. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. When Kyle's distraught neighbor came to her shop the next day telling her about the murder, Kyle feigned ignorance and claimed not to remember Mei. Kyle continued tailoring Mei's kimono and fixing the tears she made in it. Several months later, Kyle saw Miku at the bridge, and Kai overheard their argument over her pregnancy. That night, she met Miku while the girl was staying out late, avoiding her father, and murdered her as well, stealing her obi. Boy named Kokutan Doji visited Kyle and requesting that she repair his clothes. The boy asked her if she used to have a child. Kyle confessed she had a son. The boy told her that he had received a revelation from a mermaid that his true mother was a pink-haired tailor in Enbizaka. What? Overwhelmed, Kyle chose to believe that the boy was Ren, and she happily reunited with what appeared to be her long-lost son. Okay, that... What? What? Okay, hold on. From then on, Kyle and Ren decided to live together as mother and child in order to see if the mermaid's revelation could be true. Over time, Ren began helping Kyle with her work, having a natural knack for sewing. Kyle observed Kai buying a hairpin for Ren Miroku. That night, Kyle left the shop and met with Ren at a secluded beach. Ren revealed she had a prophetic dream that Kyle would kill her. She obtained a hand mirror, forging a contract with the demon of pride, and remember her last life as Rillian. Ren, with resolve to meet Alan, she tried to defend herself with demon power, but Kyle killed her, stealing her hairpin. Kyle disappeared from Enbizaka the next day. Dude, what happened to the mirror? The mirror was just left on the beach? What happened to the pride mirror? Did no one come pick it up? Did Kyle not take the mirror with her? Was it just left there? Hello? Knowing from her original dream where Kai would go, Kyle scaled the mountain and hid in an abandoned temple there. When Kai came to the temple hoping to rest on his trip up, Kyle approached him while wearing Mei's kimono, Miku's obi, and Ren's hairpin. After she introduced herself, Kyle revealed how she had murdered his family and that she knew the truth about him. Kyle then murdered Kai and tore his body to shreds. Kyle was quickly arrested as the murderer of the Miroku family. A month later, Kyle stood trial for her crimes and testified. She claimed that she killed the family for being her husband's lovers and Kai for cheating. Wait, so who so who scaled that mountain and found her in an abandoned temple? Who went to find her exactly? How was she quickly arrested? Who found her? Or maybe Kaito was smart enough to tell somebody where he was going and that, hey, if I don't come back, then I'm dead. Sentenced to beheading, Kaya was brought bound to the execution grounds. When the executioner brought down the katana on her neck, Kyle healed instantly. Despite multiple attempts, the executioner couldn't separate the agonized Kyle's head from her body, and the execution was postponed. Then what happened to her? Oh my gosh. So she's just like, so they have to like just put her, just keep her locked up because she just, what does she keep doing? She keeps growing her head back, or the head just keeps attaching to her body? Do they have to like put her in a grinder? Like, what's going on? Oh, well, I know they probably don't have grinders back then, but what they have to do, throw her in the ocean, let her sink, put her in a box and throw the ocean down in the box? Throw the ocean. Put her in a box and throw the box in the ocean. Maybe. Like, put her in a box, seal the box, throw the box in the ocean, maybe. I don't know. Like, what? Anyway. We have Weathered Head at Onigashima. Okay, I don't know what the heck just happened. So what happened to her son then? What happened to him? That's my question. So this one must be from the POV, like maybe before all that happened. Since it's Gakupo, and Gakupo was her husband. Yeah. Something like, yeah, Dang, who's banging? Oh. Oh, is that why the son wasn't mentioned? Because they forced him to behead his own mother? Oh. Well, that's nice. That's nice, I guess. If only I hadn't forgotten. Calming. We up in the clouds. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. In the center of Onigashima is Enbizaka. I love Gakupo's voice. It's been so long since I actually like listened to Gakupo. Like, there used to be so many more covers with Gakupo. I feel like it's so rare now, or if it's not, I just don't see them. At the execution site on the top of the hill is a head on display. Its long the bloodstained hair blows in the wind, smoothly streaming across. Okay, so how did they get her to stop healing? How did they get her how did they keep her head off her body? Maybe they got rid of the body? I don't know. What sort of crime did this head commit? A traveling monk doesn't know anything, asked the people. They say it's a woman who stabbed with scissors. The owner of a clothing store and his family. So he's okay. So either he survived actually because he still has like the scars on his face, or he's like, I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. We'll figure it out. The lovely woman in this ballad. Why did she kill those people? Revenge and oh my gosh, the head. Yes, the head on display at Onigashima. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Funeral rites for criminals is the monk's duty as well. Is that who is that? Next day he visited the top of Enbizaka. Before the head was a visitor, a lone child. Is that him? Is that Lin? What sort of person is he? The child answered the monk's question. It was he who said himself who cut off this head, yeah? She was a sinful woman, but also a pitiful one. They joined their hands together and recited the sutra. She was a skillful tailor, and it said that she weaved elegant kimonos. Yeah, very elegant. Very, very elegant. You will never find more fine quality. Even so, she doesn't have arms to carry the scissors anymore. Yeah, what? Yes, the head on display at Enbizaka. What are you doing, Gaku? Gakupo, what are you doing? Oh, something like when she had her burns before, maybe? Or maybe, oh, the blood on her face. Oh, never mind. It's the blood on her face, I'm pretty sure. Dun, 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 dun. No matter how pretty the kimono, without a torso, she cannot wear it. I think we know. I think we know that, Gakupo. Yeah, thank you for elaborating. Wow, I never would have guessed. I mean, technically she could still wear a hairpin. Yes, the head on display at Enbizaka. Oh, back to burning. So wow, it turns out that she died and that he's alive. But he just didn't remember or something. We'll figure that out. We will figure it out, Gaku. Born as a member of the Octo family, at the age of 15 he made it past the blacksmith's wife, getting his hand burned by the blacksmith as a result. Sometime after, he was disowned by his family. After Gakuga married Kaio, their son was born. He was a drunkard, spending long hours away from home. Oh. Why? Why? After witnessing Kai start a fire to the Frieza's trade house, startled Kai accidentally set a bush on fire, spreading to the surrounding houses. He rushed home to save Kaio and Ren. Oh. You accidentally made the fire spread? Oh. After they were separated before the bridge, Gakuga transformed into a monster with wings and escaped the flames. What the heck? How did you get... Am I... Are you a mage? Am I tripping? Like, I don't... Where did that come from? It was because Gakuga was a descendant of the Satarius Venomania. You know, I really don't remember if Satarius could do that or not. Was Satarius a mage? How did... Okay, never mind. Someone please remind me in the comments, please. Was Satarius able to do that before? Like, without the, like, the shape-shifting sword thing? Like, am I just... My memory's bad. Like, you guys already know. My memory is not that great. Like, can someone just drop me a quick reminder? After noticing Kai, he followed him to the mountain where he collapsed due to the burns on his body. When Gakuga woke up, he lost all of his memories. He was discovered by a monk. Even when initially afraid, the monk treated him. Before transforming back to a human, Gakuga stayed with the monk in a temple under a new name, Gakusha. Oh, yes. It always has to be the name that's related to the name that they already previously had. By coincidence. Gakusha found people with weapons assembling on the mountain. With the monk leave the temple, as Gakusha became self-conscious over his burn scars, Gyata brought him a a, a fukamigasa hat to cover his face with. Oh, was that thing? Was that thing that he was wearing? When I was wondering what the heck he had on? Yeah. In the Octo household, they learned the men could be from a terrorist group but there were no evidence. Over the next 4 years, the two journeying all over Jakoku, Gakusha learning about Buddhism and becoming a monk. After his master's death, Gakusha went back to Enbizaka to learn about his past. There he stumbled upon the execution grounds and found the head of an executed woman hanging there on display. After learning her crimes and performed a memorial service for her, he met the boy Kokutan Doji, famed for helping people. Kokutan's lament that he couldn't help the woman and he executed her. He said that she was like a mother to him. As Gakusha's master made a wish to the master of the hellish yard in afterlife, Gakusha remembered his past. After telling his past to Kokutan, Gakuga asked where Kaio is. Kokutan tried to explain that she was the woman who had been executed. Gakuga failed to recognize his head because of her body switch and scolded Kokutan for his joke. Oh, right, because he would know. He would know even if he remembered because they had switched bodies a while ago, so that wasn't even her body. So, he then decided to head back to Enbizaka to look for his long-lost wife. I want to know what Iluka did with Kaio's body. What was Iluka doing when she had Kaio's actual body? The truth. Behemo had Alan reincarnate in Jakoku to meet with Rilian. When Sickle found out, enraged, he ordered Behemo to retrieve Alan. Behemo took the identity of a human woman and became a maid to the Octo family. After the Great Fire in Enbizaka, he cared for the broken Kaio. Kaio often mistook Behemo with her dead son. Behemo defended Kaio when she was interrogated by her cousin. Later, Behemo found the golden key in Frieza's trading ship. Alan was reborn in EC 828 from a tree and named Kokutan Doji. One day, Kokutan met a mermaid and she told him his purpose was to meet his real mother, a pink-haired tailor in Onigashima, and she also told him to call himself Ren. Kokutan, with his friend, traveled to Onigashima, meeting new people and helping along the way. After Kokutan Doji started to live with Kaio's neighbor met Kokutan. The neighbor explained that Ren died as an infant 4 years ago, and Kokutan was already 10 years old. She wanted him to live with her so Kaio's mind can rest. Kokutan and his friend met Iluka. She told him that the mermaid probably lied. While following the suspicious men to the mountain, he saw Kaio covered with Kai's blood. Kokutan protected Kaio from being attacked from the man, then she was arrested. After learning the truth about her killings and her failed execution, a maid from Octo household came to Kokutan. The man gave Kokutan Kaio's scissors and used a golden key on him. With the power of the key, he regained all memories of his previous life. Alan Avadonia and how he originally reincarnated to meet with Rilian, who had reincarnated as Rin Miroku, but Rin is already dead now. So, kind of a little bit late. Alan remembered the maid to be the god Behemo. Behemo explained that Sickle ordered him to get Alan back. With Rin being dead before they can meet, Alan agreed. Behemo revealed that originally Kaio should have killed Kai under the delusion. Behemo revealed that originally Kaio should have killed Kai under the delusion that she was her husband, but this timeline was changed with Kaio having purple dreams. With this, a war was avoided. Alan wanted to help Kaio and Behemo give him the golden key. Behemo told him that he could transform it into a katana which could successfully execute her, as it had the power to kill demon contractors. There was now no demon in the key now. Oh. So that's how they were able to cut her head off. Because I was like, yeah, but how did they actually kill her since she was, healing herself? This proposal to help was accepted, and Kaio was blindfolded for her execution. Kaio guessed that Rin was her executioner. Oh, Kokutan spoke to Kaio about her love for Enbizaka. He honored Kaio's request that he call her mother one last time before cutting her head with the grim of the end. Kaio's head was soon put on public display. Wow. It's also crazy to me how the heads, how in some places back then, the heads were put on display. Three fused souls were in the body of Iluka and decided to use the alias Iluka Clockworker. Ma needed a new body because she was slowly losing her magical power. Ma travels through Evilius and Maestia. I don't think I've heard this word before. What is this? What is Maestia? I'm not sure. To help people rebuild a reputation for saving minds. Ma also published in a book about Kokutan Doji and him helping people. After Ma switched bodies with Kaio, she now has her new body with magical talent. After Kaio's execution, Ma found out that scissors don't have a demon of envy inside, just the soul of a human woman. The soul tells her story. Rahab Berisol, born in the second period, was mother of Levia Berisol and became demon of envy in the third period. Oh! So we're finally getting the lore of, like, who the demon of envy is. So, Levia's mother. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. At some point, Rahab had a prophetic dream that a pure evil would bring about a true end when the twins Rillian and Alan met. She thus formulated a flawed theory that should Rillian and Alan encounter each other, catastrophe would occur. So that's why one of them keeps dying before meeting the other, or realizing that they're both each other. Rahab fell in love with Tailor, so she found a woman fell in love with Tailor, so she found a woman to switch her body. Rahab was in a human body, and the soul of the woman was stuck in a vessel of envy scissors. Rahab married the Tailor and gave birth to Kaio Sudo. Oh. Kaio was a daughter of the demon of envy, so she should have the same envy powers as the demon, even if she wasn't contract. Oh. Oh. Okay. So she didn't even need to be possessed because she was literally the daughter of the demon of envy. Kaio was. So she didn't even, oh wow. That's crazy. I didn't know it could work like that. I honestly didn't know it could work like that. So then my question is, like, for example, Bonica, like, her kid, did her kid also, like, inherit, like, the demon of gluttony, like, or, oh, maybe not, because, wait, I'm so confused now. Maybe not, then, because Bonica herself became the demon of gluttony. So maybe it didn't get passed on to the kid back then. Maybe that's why. Maybe it kind of like maybe she kind of like bypassed it somehow. Yeah. Because she ate herself with the demon possess. Oh, okay. I'm a little confused, but maybe Bonica was able to bypass that somehow with her kid. That's why her burns healed and why she couldn't be executed by normal weapons. Okay, so she needed another sin power to execute her because she was already a sin herself. After her husband died, Rahab lost interest in the human world. She faked her own death, leaving the twin blades of Levianta, and jumped to the sea, transforming into a mermaid. Oh! Rahab observed Kaio's life from afar. Oh. I was wondering if they were going to explain who this random mermaid was. That's a lot. But it's very interesting. Okay. So, she's the mother of Levia. Became demon of envy. Then she was the mother of Kaio. And then Kaio inherited the demon of envy. She couldn't be hurt because she's a sin, so she needed another one to be able to kill her. And then Rahab, who is her mother, jumped into the sea, turned into a mermaid, and then, okay, interesting. That's a lot. When she met Kokutan, Rahab used her magic to keep Kokutan from regaining his memories of his past life. Rahab plotted to send him to Kaio as a distraction and to try to save her daughter from madness. Oh, so she didn't want Lin or Alan to get his memories back yet because catastrophe, but she also wanted to help Kaio as a way to cope. And it still didn't turn out that well. Following Kaio's execution, Ma approached Rahab, and Rahab told her everything. Rahab transferred back into her vessel and set free the woman's spirit. Rahab then refused to let Ma use her and instead prepared to sleep into the end times. Ma apologized to the soul that she can't give her back her body. Then Behemoth interrupts them, completely ignoring Ma, and offers a soul so that she can go with him to the heavenly yard. Ma took the scissors and left. Behemoth with Alan, and the soul ascends to the heavenly yard. Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. It's interesting how in the Tailor of Enbizaka, it seemed like this was going in a completely different direction, but it was also something else at the same time. So it kind of was that, like what I was explaining before, but it was also a whole nother coin of like something completely different. And I kind of like that plot twist. There's a lot going on here, but I kind of like how this also ties into like previous stuff that we knew and or also didn't figure out back then when we like were first starting the series. But it's kind of also like kind of slowly like bringing stuff around like full circle. Like it's slowly getting there. Like I like how it's introduced that Rahab was Levia's mother way back when the series first started, and is also related to Kaio. I love the introduction of like Kaio was born as like one of these sins, which I don't think we have gotten before. So that part is very interesting. There was something I was wondering. I'm wondering what happened to the Pride mirrors. Okay, if Kaio killed Rillian or Rin on the beach, and Rin was trying to use the mirrors to fight against her, what happened to the mirrors? Did the mirrors just stay on the beach? Did someone find the mirrors afterward? I guess we'll learn this later, but that's my question. I want to know what happened to the Sin of Pride mirrors. Like, did they just completely stay on the beach? Maybe, I don't know, maybe like the water washed up to the shore, brought the mirrors back into the water, and then maybe Rahab got the mirrors? I don't know. Who has the mirrors? That's just my question. But anyway, this episode was very entertaining. I honestly really liked it. Clocking stuff in Tailor of Enbizaka was really fun. Being surprised by these slides is really fun. It was honestly very interesting. I really liked this. Like, it's complicated, but it's also a little more straightforward than I expected it to be. Which I do understand what's happening, but at the same time, like, there is a lot going on. So, if you guys have any other additional information or want me to know anything else, please comment down below and let me know. And, thank you for joining me this time. And, arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I will see you in episode 14.